Folks, the 4th Grand Prix Series tournament for the candidates final to play Magnus Carlsen for the World Championship. My buddy from the U.S., Carl Nakamura, is in it. Don't miss any of the action. This is going to be a great tournament. Hi folks, John Cordisco back again. Round 6 of the 4th in a series of FIDE Grand Prix tournaments. This is the tournaments to determine who plays in the candidates final. And that winner of that tournament plays for the World Championship. Between Tomasevsky from Russia is white and my buddy from the United States, Carl Nakamura, is black. Let's get to it. Naka needs to at least draw this game. Tomasevsky was playing brilliantly in the first few series in the Grand Prix. But in this tournament, the wheels have come completely off. Let's see how he does. Tomasevsky's white, Nakamura is black. It's going to be an open Catalan. Let's get to it. Go through the opening a little bit. G3. Typical stuff. Castles. Pawn takes. Knight. Knight. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Knight takes. Queen E8. I don't care for this much. I know this is all book. These guys know it by heart. I just don't like black's pawn structure. Knight takes. Queen takes. That's the last book move according to the computer. And queen to c2. Going after that isolated pawn on c4. Queen to a4 was a suggestion by the computer, then a5. But after queen to c2, e5, going right after white's center immediately. D takes, queen takes. White's a little cramped up, and I wouldn't say he's underdeveloped. Man, he might be a little. Bishop f4 gets a nice tempo on the black queen. Whoops, queen moves to h5, sorry about that. Knight to c3, so white's fully developed now. All his minor pieces are out, well, what's left of them. And black has doubled c-pawns. Computer's got 2/3, 3/4 pawn advantage for white, nothing really to speak of. But Tomasevsky has to win. He has to win this game to stay in the hunt. Knight to d5, knight takes, queen takes. This is getting more drawish by the minute. But those black double pawns again, let's see. Rook comes over, hitting the queen, picking up a tempo. Those of you who are wondering about bishop takes c7, bishop h3, e4, queen to c5. And it's an advantage for black. Now those free pawns aren't so free. Queen to c6, defending the pawn. Rook to d4, he's going after it again. He has no choice but to put the bishop back. Tomasevsky has to go f3. Bishop e6 for black. Rook a to d1. Tomasevsky doubles up his rooks. It's over a point advantage now for white, so maybe Tomasevsky can pull off this win. He has to win to stay in the hunt. Queen to b6, pinning the knight, as you can see, against the rook and the king. Queen to c3, f6. King comes up to stop the pin on the rook. Rook comes over. Rook comes up. a5. It's an overpointed advantage for white, but this looks awful drawish now. g4, and the problem is white can't go after this pawn because it's on a light square and he's got a dark squared bishop. a4, bishop g3. Looks like everybody's going nowhere here. Queen to c5, rook over. Rook to f7, Queen. Queen takes. Rook takes. Rook. Bishop f2. King f7. And here we go. Rook to b8. Rook. Rook. And that's when they decided to draw it. I went through that a little bit quick because I knew it was a draw, of course, going over the game earlier. And there it is. So Nakamura holds on. It's about a half-pawn advantage on the computer for white. But I think that's a good draw for Naka. He's got the black pieces against Tomasevsky. You can't let Tomasevsky win or he'll leapfrog over him, get back into the hunt for first place. So there it is, folks. Round 6 of the 4th in a series of Grand Prix FIDE tournaments. I hope you enjoyed it. Went through it a little quick, but you can stop the video at any time if you want to analyze the game a little further. And as I always say, if you think chess is just a game, you're not playing it right. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.